What up, everybody? It's Malcolm Gray for NEHip-Hop.com. I'm here with the big winner of the night, Clinton Sparks, man. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you. You have a very deep voice.
Ah, thank you.
My name is Malcolm, and I'm here doing some interviews with some people and stuff.
I've been told I should do radio, so
yeah, you should. You should do
that.
Like slow jam radio.
Right. That's
and that right there, fellas, was to get your girl wet. Like,
My name is Malcolm. That's what I do. Penny dropper. Anyway, so how does it feel, man? Producer of the Year, Boston Music Awards.
It feels just as good as waking up every day and being alive and having the opportunity to do the amazing things I get to do.
Yeah. You had the...
Like being interviewed by you, Malcolm.
You're flattering me, Clinton Sparks. I appreciate that.
Are you blushing?
You wouldn't be able to tell if I was.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
So the last time we heard from you, you had the track with Macklemore, 2 Chainz, Gold Rush.
Yep.
How's the feedback from that?
Great. It's on a bunch of movies, a bunch of television shows,
Yep.
WWE,
Yep.
San Francisco 49ers use it on their halftime games.
Wow.
But, you know, it did it really well. It was my first single off my debut album, Disco Ball and Chain, coming on Photo Finish Island Def Jam. My next single and video drops January 7th. It's me and Riff Raff.
Ooh.
And I wrote the video, and it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's very dark, man. And what I'm excited about is it's the first, like, full song of just me as a vocal artist.
Yeah.
You know, Riff Raff does a verse, but everything else has been like other vocal artists with me, or I just do the hook, kind of like DJ style in a way, you know what I mean? So
right.
Now it's kind of like 2014 is the beginning of like, oh, Clinton's really about this artist thing now. He's got his own videos, he's directing his videos, he's writing them songs, he's going to get people. Then I got my next single that's already in the can with me and T.I. We're shooting that video the second week of January.
Yeah.
And all this music is from my Disco Ball and Chain album dropping in April.
Right.
Get familiar.
I think the first time I heard you rap was on the track with Big Sean and Mike Posner.
Ambiguous.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the first. I was like, wait, this last verse is Clinton?
Yeah.
I didn't know you rap.
Now, every time I see this girl, she be asking all type of shit. Who was it? I'm hanging in. I don't even remember the verse.
But that's dope. That's
Oh,
dope.
you know what's funny about that song is I said a line on that verse, messing around the studio, and I never thought that record was going to come out. And then Big Sean put it on his mixtape. I was like, oh, man, bro, I don't want to say. There's a part where it goes, can I come over your house? Okay, but can I come over your mouth? Right? And I was like, that's a little raunchy. I don't know if I want to say that. And it was like the most quoted line.
It really
in
was,
the song.
right.
Everybody was like tweeting about that. I mean, to this day, when you go in your search for Twitter, people still talk about Ambiguous, and it's like 2-3 years old.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was such a moment. I was like, Clinton Sparks raps.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I started out rapping and dancing as a kid.
Wow.
But then Eminem came out, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to rap no more. That doesn't make sense.
Eminem killed a lot of my dreams, too. Don't feel
So,
bad.
so then and the reason I became a vocal artist, I was never trying to be a singer. I really just wanted to be a songwriter and a producer.
Yeah.
I became a DJ to get that off so I can get music off to people.
Yep.
And then I couldn't find anybody to demo my records. And the first song I wrote and demoed, Beyonce cut.
Wow.
So she heard the song. She's like, who is this singing on here? And, you know, I'm nervous, so I'm like, woe is me, because I couldn't find anybody to do a demo, you know, shucks. And then she's like, oh, my God, it's a hit with you on it. Wow. And then I was like, oh, really, Beyonce? Yeah. So then, so that happened. Then when I played Kanye my music, he was like, what are you trying to do? And I was like, I was going to make it like 80% other people, 20% me. He was like, no, it needs to be 80% you and 20% other. So, you know, there's people that were encouraging me to do it that have no reason to encourage me.
Yeah.
There's no agenda. You know what I mean? And I've seen Kanye diss people before. He's not going to tell you you're good if he doesn't think you are, or suggest something like that. And Beyonce don't need to tell me that.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? So those are kind of the two people that made me feel like maybe I should give this a shot. You know, so it's been working out. Because to me, singing is like JoJo and Casey.
Yeah.
And I can't sing like that. I didn't know I could like white boy rock sing until I started doing some demos. And I'm like, yes, you are. And I was like, oh, it kind of sounds cool.
And you just kept going with it.
Yeah, and
it's
working out. Now I'm in a nationwide Yahoo.com commercial that just started airing 2 days ago.
Wow.
And it just stars me, the whole commercial.
What are you doing?
Just being Clinton Sparks. Get familiar. It's all about the new My Yahoo.
What's a typical day in your life, though?
I
I don't think a lot of people know. They know that you're on a bunch of stuff, but, like, what do you do on the day-to-day?
don't have a typical day, to be honest.
Wow.
It changes. I could literally be here with you right now, get a text and say, oh, shit, I got to get a flight. I got to go right to Logan. Like, that's how my flight is. But the one thing for certain that happens every day is I drink a lot of tea, a lot of hot tea. That happens every day no matter what.
Green or black?
Black tea. Your favorite color.
How did you know? Clint, is there anything you want the people to know?
Yes, my name is Clinton Sparks, and I love smiles and hugs. And my Disco Ball and Chain album is coming out in April on Photo Finish Island Def Jam. You can get familiar with me on Twitter.com @ClintonSparks, Facebook.com Clinton Sparks, Instagram @Clinton Sparks. Or if you want to download all my free mixes and remixes, you can go to SoundCloud.com @Clinton Sparks and just make your life a little bit better. It only makes sense. Get familiar. Ow! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clinton Sparks, and you are now watching NEHip-Hop. When I say NE, I mean like NE, not like any hip-hop, like whack hip-hop. It's NE, not any. Get familiar.
Like New England hip-hop.
Like what he said. He's a bad rabbit. I don't know what a bad rabbit is, but he is one. Do you even know what a bad rabbit is?
No.
But we know what NEHip-Hop is, and if you don't, get familiar.